Welcome to the Reaction Podcast. You are in B2B or B2C, it doesn't really matter. You know your audiences are saturated with marketing messages. Have you ever wondered how to segment your audience to create more effective marketing messages? Today we're going to talk about 7 really easy ways to segment your audience. Stick with me. And I am your host, Josías De La Espada. To create marketing segments, it is imperative to understand the following 7 types of segmentation criteria. One of the first steps when segmenting your audience is to create subsets or subgroups with common characteristics. Think about the following 7 concepts. First one, demographics. Demographic segmentation is one of the most commonly used forms of segmentation. Analyze who they are based on the criteria such as age, income, number of family members, race, gender, occupation, education, or even nationality. Second, skills and knowledge. Basically think about the things your prospects, users, and customers know and how they apply this knowledge. Third, things your target audience likes about your products. You can actually also use this information to know more about the things they like about your brand and the things they like about your team, similar to the things they hate about you, about your company, your brand, etc. You can use this information to create better products based on the things they do not like about you, and also to emphasize your marketing communications based on the things they love about you to attract other customers based on the same segmentation criteria. Fourth, behavioral activities. So here you would analyze the behavior and decision-making process. Think about their lifestyle, how, when, and why they buy, and why they buy more, which is actually really important. Upselling and cross-selling could be huge, especially in moments like the current one, when you cannot sell that much to your current to new clients, and you need to focus maybe in your current clients. Fifth, let me see if I can pronounce this word. Psychographics. There we go. Psychographics. So this takes into account how your target audience thinks and divides your markets according to their lifestyle, personality, traits, values, opinions, and interests among your customers. Sixth, how your target audience uses your product. This is actually critical. Do they use your product like you initially expected? Do they use it actually at all? Do they use it with other people? Think about all these online events and one-to-one consultancies that, because of the COVID, have changed dramatically to maybe, watch this conference with your family, pay only one ticket, things like that. This has happened a lot over the last few months. Seventh, and this is the last one, just think about the way they buy your product. So this is similar to the behavioral activities, basically looking at their processes, how much they spend, when they buy, maybe the type of device they use to find your product and to buy your product, to use your product, and if they buy based on a special promotion, on maybe there is some FOMO behind it. So think about all those little details. Marketing segmentation and customer engagement are based on what you know about the individuals you want to target. As you probably know, marketing has a lot to do with questions. So ask a lot of questions. Find ways to ask questions. Surveys, quizzes, even a phone call, email, maybe a cup of coffee. Basically ask a lot of questions. It really depends on your business model, the type of business, service, etc. that you offer, but ask a lot of questions all the time. The following segmentation questions will help you bring this back to earth. Let's see. What data can you actually use? Here you would think outside the box. Don't focus on things like name only. You can, for example, if your organization is a hotel and you want to use personalized video marketing to increase customer experience, engagement, and more, everything you know about them counts. The number of nights they're going to spend there, number of people in the reservation, number of adults, number of kids, location of the hotel, dates. Are there any activities they can do during those days? Are we talking about rainy days or summer days? Has this guest used a coupon or something similar before? So all this is information you can use to create better marketing messages and to segment your audience actually in real time. This is what I call the augmented buyer persona. Then, do they share any demographic similarities? So if your target audience comes from different countries, are all these people coming from different countries the same? And are all the people coming from France behaving the same way? Do they all do all they buy the same way? Or are all US citizens buying exactly the same way? Do they buy more? Do they spend more money? Based on the fact that they are from the US or from Canada or from Puerto Rico or from Panama, where I am from actually. Then, have you noticed any behavioral pattern? Which is actually aligned to what I just said. And then, what communication channels works actually for each one of them? What communication channel works for each one of them? Maybe people from Latin America prefer using WhatsApp for B2B marketing. It happens a lot. In Asia, pretty much the same. But maybe people from the US and from Canada and from Germany, they do not want to use WhatsApp at all for business, or maybe at all in general. Same happens with email marketing or even a phone call. So think about all these little details that will help you define what's the right communication channel you should use, what's their behavioral patterns, what are their demographic similarities, and what kind of data you have access to, what kind of data you can use to create better marketing messages. The answer to all these questions will take you to the contextual data arena. There are two reasons why you should not miss these steps. The first one is because it will help you create better buyer personas. If you haven't created buyer personas, you should start right now. And secondly, because it would help you create marketing messages that will help you retain and re-engage with customers, thanks to what I call the augmented buyer persona. I'll talk more about the augmented buyer persona in another video and audio. If you haven't done it, your business should start with marketing segmentation right away. If not, you're missing a huge opportunity. Marketing segmentation would also help you create personalized videos, personalized landing pages, personalized emails, personalized physical letters. Basically messages that are consumed by your targeted audience because they are relevant to what they need to hear, to read, to view. So you should start right away. If you want to know how to start with personalized video marketing, personalized multimedia marketing, go to Pirsonal.com, Personal with an I. A flexible personalized video marketing software that anyone in your team can use right away. Start free. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. My email is josias@personal.com, Personal with an I. And Josias, that's not easy to spell, right? That's Josias, Josias, Josias@personal.com. I'll be more than happy to help you. Take care. Have a good one.